know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
I'd thought it better to prevent Sophia from staining the town any further.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fie. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now? An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? You think I could work there? But true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the Coral Snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
Our preparations are complete. Shall we make for the empty house in Bagbatal? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Hoy, looking to change your... No need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. You've naught to lose. And you must. Many thanks.
Look out! Knackers! Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
You know what you're doing. That's enough.
Shall we see if we can't make our way over? You have my protection. Else. It is preferable to walking everywhere, that's for certain.
If you let him best ye, you'll never live it down.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. We have arrived.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you're prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while.
Indeed, you are correct.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself. May all go as planned.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Pray, light your lantern, Master. Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she be? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your... Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other, fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on, kill her. How dare you!
Sir Armhild! So 'twas you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose.
In part. But let us continue this discussion in the interrogation room. I want it all on record.
Indeed. Armhild, though it pains us, we must place you under arrest.
You'll do no such thing. I bid you both farewell.
No! Stop her!
Forgive me, Your Majesty. She is gone.
Armhild, why?
Silenced by her own hand. I fear our carelessness has allowed the villain to escape her due judgment.
'Tis a most unfortunate turn of events.
I only polished it this morning. I think I've earned a polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Those who I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. You are always welcome to return.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
My thanks.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I find such solace in prayer.
Thanks.
I've made my bed. Now to...
My nose itches terribly.
Hear this. Last week, I passed along the Alta Batal coast. And what did I find but the most gorgeous shards? Like drops of azure plucked from the sky. Took a few home, I did. Then, as I boasted of my finds at the tavern, a man from the Forbidden Magic Research Lab came up and asked to buy them. I threw out a price. Figured I'd see where we stand and all. Only for him to double it on the spot. Seems the shards are treasures that washed up from the sea floor on occasion. Here's hoping I'll find a few more.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
The current Empress may be young, but she's possessed of a devout heart. Her Majesty is wise too, and deeply compassionate, oft decrying the discrimination of pawns in our society. Pawns are hated as bringers of calamity. Frankly, I'm not sure I like the idea of their ilk being treated as citizens. Yet, Her Majesty amended the law that punishes the use of slave labor, so that pawns are protected as well. Her tolerance and grace ne'er cease to amaze me.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow in Batal? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. 'Tis a disgrace that a connoisseur like myself has yet to taste it. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay, even a sip.
Have you seen the Empress's dance? She performs it every day in this city, in offering to the lambent flame. The event bears some grand title, though I've long forgotten it. Most of us simply call it the Fire Fair. Her Majesty's grace is a sight to behold, and the blessings she invites are wondrous indeed. Long may she reign.
Good day to you.
What do you think? Nice colour, eh?
We've naught to discuss.
How might I be of assistance?
Well met.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but... Don't you dare.
Many thanks.
I'm sure I can handle this.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? That looks promising.
We shall wait here.
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, have ya? No need. I'm faring all right. Turns out I'm not too bad at this. I think. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, like I said I would. But there's a lot I just don't know yet. Still, I've kept my hands clean. That much I can promise you. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Not when you were the one who found me this work. If I did slip back into my old habits, your name would suffer for it more than mine. Tell is, what's happened up at the palace.
Where to now?
What's to be done about this? If I want adventure, I must go out and scent. Where was I headed?
Good to see you, Master.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
But I like it here. I've not got food atwixt. Are you of worthy step?
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an. Greetings. You seek God. You need only make a word. I have seen your path. May the. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Let's take it easy today.
Always another errand to see to.
Let's be heading home.
I'll gather.
A moment's prayer can do a world of.
I fear I must.
Don't think your one found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled before the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune, but mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice high wall is out of the question.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for a beastron. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? You have my gratitude. 'Tis most valuable. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
I'm always willing to let.
I'm quite sure ox carts don't run so late at night.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Is this the abode of the Good Arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? You've my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty awaits you outside. Pray, follow me.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, that you might attract less notice.
'Tis as you say.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
I beg you, I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the Good Arisen would assist this gentleman in Her Majesty's stead.
What? You in the market for some medicine as well? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common beastren. But I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You'd give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days. My wife is saved. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall never forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What of it? You're a Beastren too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive in this city. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. Heartless knaves. I've wasted enough time here. I'm off. Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on. We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the Beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a Beastren who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen Beastren's standing here. This week, yet as ruler of a Beastren nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we were...
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Have you come to be curious of other vocations? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a single pursuit, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities, always a pleasure.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find... and my talent... At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last...
Phantoms make for terrifying foes.
It will shrink before holy light.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Someone ought to get
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry them all?
here. The paths to victory.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
'Tis easily done.
Battle is best avoided here.
Over so soon.
Why, these fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do your vocation proud.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Come on then!
Those helpful magics you cast have worn off.
I shan't let them harm you. I don't fancy my chances.
Bleeding rogue!
Sleep.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Actually, I was a thief for a time. Agility and versatility were necessary for our purposes then, you see.
With a hobgoblin.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure. You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here, that's for...
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think they mean us any harm.
I'm in no mood for a chick.
What brings you here?
Here to our escort of
This is the end course. Nothing's free in this world.
Shall we get some rest then?
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
You're gathering grimoires, eh? I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl and Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear, still haven't found...
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
We must be really down on our luck. We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here.
You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show.
You're the one, then.
Just what I was waiting for.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Time to head to market, methinks.
The townspeople depend on me.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
There are worse things than turning...